Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Talking Trends for what? April 12th, 2018. Again, have to look at my phone every time because for some reason I cannot remember the date for the life of me.
Let me buy you a calendar. Put it right here. I'm coming in hot here.
Buy you a calendar.
You're a calendar.
You're a calendar.
Do you have one on your laptop? You have all the technology in front of you, but you can't get the date.
Listen, Tony.
We're spoiled, people.
Listen. Shouts out to everybody tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends. For those tuning in for the first time, myself and Tony take interesting news articles from around the globe and we bring them to the comfort of your home, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing today?
We're good? You're good?
I'm good. You good?
You had a good workout.
Part one of my
You
workout.
started. See, we're doing the insanity workout.
Yeah, I started.
So now you started. I got to start.
You have to.
Did you take a picture?
Nah,
We
I'll
got the
do it.
progression pictures.
I'll do it after.
Okay.
Oh God.
So you'll be able to watch topless pictures, TK and myself, not together. But feel free to join our movement. So it was a good workout, though.
All greased up. Yeah, it was a good. It was a good workout today.
Good starter.
Still have to do the 5K, of course, and my other workout after the show.
You hardcore, baby.
I know this is going to be a very rough month. We're kind of halfway through it, thankfully.
We're getting beach body ready.
Getting ready for the beach.
Boom, baby. We'll do a beach edition, Talking Trends.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be.
Hopefully, there's Wi-Fi at the beach.
There is none.
There probably isn't.
Yeah.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, Talking Trends history. Absolutely nothing happened today.
Which is, since the beginning of mankind, today in history, April 12th, nothing happened in the world. So sorry about that, guys.
But we do have a happy birthday shout out going to David Letterman.
The king
Hey.
of late night.
Yeah, I really enjoyed him when he was on Late Show.
A very awkward dude and very funny.
It's
Super brilliant.
kind of my funny.
Was that your late night guy?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite late
and then
night?
and then it transitioned into Conan.
Do you like Conan?
Yeah,
I love Conan, man.
Yeah.
He's like my dude.
yeah.
He's hilarious. He really he got the bad end of that stick.
Oh, that whole situation with the Jay Leno and
bro.
that was
What
that
a
was,
crybaby that
was
guy
rough.
is.
That was rough, man. Jay
Yeah.
Leno had to give. I forgot about that whole debacle.
Like, dude, just move on.
Right?
You're old. You got $1 million
Tons of cars.
dollars every day. Like, go fucking do what you want.
Right?
Anyway, we digress.
And since it is April, ladies and gentlemen, myself and Tony are doing our April challenge, which is we take a random word out of the dictionary. And today, I randomly hit it. It's kind of fitting, as it
Yep.
is Throwback Thursday. Today's word is retro,
And it means what you think it means.
in the past.
Retroactive.
So we
yeah.
have to use the word in one of our topics today that we're going to talk about. And without further ado, we're going to talk about what we're going to be talking about.
Do.
Up first, this lovely-looking gentleman here. He was hospitalized after a father caught him trying to abduct his child.
Yikes.
He beat the brakes off him, ladies and gentlemen, and I have a little bit more information
Looking
as
rough.
we get into it. Yeah, it's a crazy story. Up next, Tony's going to talk about the teeny tiny bets that they decide to give teachers in case of school shootings happen.
That'll stop them.
I don't know, man.
That's a good one.
I don't know what I think about that. And after that, there's a sad story. People have no lows. They have no limit to how low they will sink.
No,
this
absolutely not.
guy here beat his dog to death. And on top of it, he was like, I'm going to raise some money so he can profit off the dog. Not for the dog, because the dog died.
Ridiculous.
It was just for him. And finally, Tony, he has a rant.
I'm gonna rage today, man.
That's his second story.
That's my second.
I don't know
story.
what it's about. He didn't tell me.
I don't want to tell you the details.
So I'm just in the dark as you guys.
Something I experienced today, so it's fresh. That's why I wanted to bring it out.
And before we get started,
I like that rant in progress. It's very nice.
yeah, I just found that randomly on Google.
Very good.
I'm gonna play the video of the day
Yeah.
where it's a grandmother on a treadmill, and her kids decided it would be a funny joke to turn up the speed on old grandma.
Always seems like a good idea.
And without further ado, here we go.
You said you put them kids to make me go fast.
And
That's awesome.
hopefully she has medical alert.
Oh, that's what you get, Granny.
Oh man,
That kid should be nice.
I know.
Like grannies give you like free cash and candy.
No, not these
that
kids.
kid. Nope, he getting nothing.
They'll give you a broken hip.
Well, maybe that was revenge. Maybe she didn't give him anything.
This is true.
Deal with you, Granny.
We'll do do you want to do the roll call midway through?
Yeah, we'll do a halfway, midway, halfway.
Okay. First up, ladies and gentlemen.
Get to it.
This, I was going to say gentleman, but then
He is not.
I would be an idiot for saying so.
Yeah.
Man hospitalized after father catches him dragging daughter out of park. So a California father has been hailed a hero after he came rushing to the rescue of his daughter from a man who allegedly tried to abduct her, dragging her away from the park. Freddie Cantrell and his 3-year-old daughter, Aubrey, were playing in the park with the 6-year-old sister and mother, and she was approached by a strange man looking pretty strange, as you can see
Strange,
pictured
yeah.
here. The man would then interlaced his hands with the little girls and then started running away and skipping. Right?
Wow.
When the toddler resisted, he started to drag her. The girl's mother started chasing her after the suspect called her ex-partner, who lives across the road from the park.
Whoa.
Shouts out to the ex.
Coming to the rescue.
Usually the exes get the bad rap.
They're not usually good for much, but
In this case,
He's the hero.
So Cantrell came rushing out and ran towards the suspect. I guess it could be subject too.
subjects. Yeah, that's good. Pretty good.
While the child's mother and boyfriend also ran towards the suspect, trying to stop him. That's kind of weird. Why wasn't the boyfriend doing anything at the time? Why did she have to call the ex?
Was he there, the boyfriend?
Just it. Or
Sitting there.
while the child's mother and boyfriend ran toward.
He was in
Anyway.
on it.
Anyways, the suspect eventually released the toddler, but the disturbing incident was far from over, ladies and gentlemen. He said the man had taken out a pair of handcuffs,
Jesus.
which is also weird. He clearly had a motivation here to abduct a
Prepared, yeah,
child
for sure.
and handcuff a child. Kind of gross.
Yep.
So he took out a pair of handcuffs, wrapped them around his fingers, and he wanted to use them as brass knuckles. And then he took a swing at him.
Wow.
Cantrell said that was when he took into action, and he punched the man in the back in order to knock him out.
Hello.
Nice 1-2. Hit
Technique, yeah.
him with the old right there, Fred.
Right to the back.
Right said Fred. Right said Fred. I don't know.
Too sexy.
Police encounter deputies have identified the man as a 26-year-old Yonel Hernandez Velasco.
Mm-hmm.
He was taken into custody for attempted kidnapping and assault for a deadly weapon, reported by CBS. He remains in custody, and his bail, ladies and gentlemen, is set at $1.2 million.
Yeah, I like that.
So this guy is now being praised for his heroic act, but he said it was just his fatherly instinct. Quote unquote, they're saying, "Oh, you're a hero for saving that little girl." Well, that little girl is my daughter, and I'm just doing the fatherly thing, he told the news station. I mean, yeah.
What they expect him to do? I mean, he sees that the guy got what he deserved, and obviously it's all. I mean, I'm hoping that the sentencing, whatever happens, by the end of it, this is all premeditated. Like, he's got the handcuffs.
Right.
It's not just like a random, spur of the moment situation.
It could have been anybody.
This was his goal, was
Right.
to abduct a child.
Yeah,
that should be just as bad as if he did it. Like, actually got the abduction done. The sentence should be suitable for that, because obviously he came prepared to do it.
No, exactly. And again, if it wasn't going to be that child, he probably would have selected some other unsuspecting child.
Would have been somebody else.
Yeah. So again, applaud goes out to this gentleman who stood up as a father
Yeah, shouts out to the exes.
and beat the bricks off this guy.
I like how close the guy was. She's like, he lived across from the park.
Right?
Buddy, these things happen so quickly, sometimes you don't have time to think.
Exactly.
So good on the mom,
right.
who had the foresight, and the wits about her to stay calm and get the situation under control.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm surprised there weren't more strangers jumped in there.
Again, we talk about the bystander effect, Tony.
I guess.
Sometimes you just stand around, you just watch something happen,
Yes.
and you're just on your phone recording it and uploading it to WorldStar.
I do it all the time.
Also, it's just you got to big up for him again, showing more restraint as the guy had handcuffs, because like clearly he wanted to. He used the weapons, the handcuffs,
yeah.
against him.
Yeah.
Like if someone one tried to take a child of mine, I'm gonna go crazy.
Yes.
And then two, on top of that, then you're gonna try and attack me. Oh yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, you're gone. Like the rage that must have been going through that guy's body.
Yeah.
You couldn't have stopped the guy with a Mack
Right?
truck. That guy was going to get
again,
you.
more applause goes to this guy for holding more restraint after he was knocked out, not to keep pummeling this man's face into the ground.
True that. The guy's a hero.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's just doing what a dad's supposed to do, what any parent should do, ladies and gentlemen.
Hero of the day.
Goes to this man.
That guy right there.
Yeah.
Love him.
One thing I'm not sure if I love. Well, I mean, it's cute.
Well,
I'm not sure if I love them. Tiny baseball bats.
effective. Well, I don't know. Maybe not.
If you sneak up behind somebody, yeah,
It could be.
very.
Very strange story out of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania school district decision to arm teachers with tiny wooden baseball bats in the event of an active shooter situation is a no-hit with parents. Oh, if you see the picture of the bat, you're seeing it there. I mean, this is 16 inches long. It's about, and they put it out to about 500 teachers as part of a training that includes how to react during a school shooting. Because this is the weapon of choice that all teachers want. Tuesday.
I don't even know.
Oh, my God. Anyway, school superintendent William Hall told NBC affiliate on Tuesday that the sticks were largely symbolic as a last resort for teachers who want to fight back, not just hide and wait. We passed them out with the goal being we wanted every room to have one of these. Of course. He said the district had more than 7,000 students. Unfortunately, we're in a day and age where one might need to use them to protect ourselves and our
I
kids.
can't picture. I'm trying to put this picture together in my mind where there's this like a group of 500 teachers,
Dude.
with these tiny 16-inch bats, and I don't know, trying to defend a classroom.
Yeah. You know what? I don't. All right. Here's one of the Parent-Teacher Association here. Quote, I'm not going to make some shooter stop and say, hey, I probably shouldn't go and do this by having this bat on me. Listen, number one, you're not going to train anybody with this bat. What are you getting trained on? It's a chopstick. Number two, if I'm a teacher, I'm not going to go attack a shooter with a gun with this little thing. And the people that are coming up with these ideas, this is the best they could come up with. Like, this is really, like, you guys sat in a room, God knows how many people being paid, God knows how much money. This is the best thing you came up with.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're doomed.
What in the world is happening down there? I mean, I don't get it. But the only thing that doesn't surprise me, it's not in Florida.
Yeah.
I mean, like, ridiculous. She said the reported $1,800 cost for the items. $1,800.
It can't even be donated at this point. You think that the schools have went through so much over like the last couple years that a company making these tiny little bats would be like, you know what? It's on the house.
So, so of course, feedback from the Parent-Teacher Association. Pennsylvania PTA board member Bonnie Fagan, whose son graduated from Mill Creek High School last year, said she felt sad and disappointed that teachers were being outfitted with bats. She said the reported $1,800 cost for the items was not money well spent, and more discussion should happen about proper security measures, whether it's installing metal detectors or special classroom door locks or school ID scanners.
Well, that's the thing. I remember a couple weeks ago I was going to bring up a story where a student actually developed a little project where it was like a door stopper. And,
I remember that.
Yeah, the only way you could get into the classroom is if you were actually in the classroom. Like, you allowed, like, it was unless if the person was Hulk strength and could bust through the door, that's the only way you're getting in.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is just stupid.
It's strange, obviously.
Better than guns, yes? Kinda?
I think it's better than having guns in the school.
Yeah.
I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I think security, we were talking about arming teachers with guns. Stupid idea. That's a horrible idea because now you're getting a teacher who's supposed to be teaching. Now you want them to be the first line of defense for the school. Not their job.
And they're not even getting paid that much anyway.
No, get security. Yeah. Do that. Quote, she also said, I'm going to get my bat out that's locked in a cabinet or my bucket of rocks or slide something under the door to lock it or stop someone. How effective is any of this? All stupid ideas. Listen.
It doesn't make sense.
Get security measures in. I mean, I like my kid's school, the doors are locked during school hours. You can't get in the school. You know, you have to be buzzed in, and there's a camera system so they see who's coming in. That's a good thing. But I think you're right. Individual classroom locks, something like that. You know what I mean?
There has to be a system, ladies and gentlemen. This
Security.
Is just,
I mean, pay security. I don't know. Like, I just don't.
that's the thing.
It seemed like a joke.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly. I mean, it becomes to a thing like, well, where do you value the children? Like they're the future, but you're putting no value into the future.
No.
Like hire a couple security guards, hire some metal detectors.
Hire some metal detectors. Listen, if you're not willing to change the amendments, the amendment rights, Second Amendment to bear arms, then you know what? You're going to have to spend some money to get proper security in place. It's just a no-brainer. And coming up with a stupid idea like this.
Right.
Oh, it's almost an insult to the people who have died.
Pretty much it is. Yeah,
right?
I think so.
I mean, that's sad.
Yeah, little tiny bats to defend off a person with assault rifle. Literally the definition of don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
Exactly.
Don't bring a bat to a gunfight.
Don't bring a bat to an AR-15 fight.
It's I don't know.
You know what I mean? It's incredible enough that the teachers that were involved in these shootings actually were trying to save children. You know, that's above and beyond their pay grade, right?
Yep.
They're trying to save the children. They obviously care about the children. They're trying to save their lives to do what they can do.
Yep.
But this is an insult. You should be protecting the teachers too. Security measures to protect everybody.
Exactly.
The staff, the kid, everybody.
Yeah.
It just seems like they don't care. It's just like,
and that's the thing. That all the other, like all the crazy things they spend money on too. It's just like you can't like allocate one day of crazy spending into something as important as to saving lives. I mean, you want to spend like $1 billion for to go to war every day, and you don't spend that money with a war essentially happening in your own country.
Exactly. Right within on your home turf.
Yeah, they don't want to take care of it properly.
And
so.
Spending the grand sum of $1,800. That's how much you're willing to put in protecting your children.
And the fact that that this bat company didn't donate the bats is unbelievable. They'd rather make $1,800.
Here's what I like. I like the fact that the bat company did not name themselves.
That's true.
They're like, we don't want any part of this.
Yeah,
there's no label on the bat
whatsoever.
No, they don't want to be associated with this stupid ass idea.
Yeah, what did it say?
Let's do a midway here. Shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. Roll call: Amy, Jeanette, Joe, Kathy, Amanda. Amanda said that word is too easy, by the way. Retro. She didn't like that. Chelsea, Kelsey, Chris, Julie, Mike, Brianna, Megan, Cody in the house.
Hey.
What up, girl? And Derek and Mike also join us. Thank you guys for joining us. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
What a stupid idea. You can take that bat, shove it.
There you go.
And that size shouldn't be too bad.
A little minor discomfort.
I can't deal with it.
But I think, as you said, insulting to say.
What a direct insult, right?
To say the least.
Oh my God.
How retro of them.
Oh no.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Is that an easy word? Was that too easy? This word.
Well,
retro?
we're halfway through the show now. So
I know.
We're gonna roll with it.
Okay, we have to roll with it.
You know, it's all good. What's that word? I don't even like that word.
I don't even like.
I couldn't even read it.
I don't even want to read that. Don't try it.
No. I don't even know what the definition means. When you can't do the definition, you got a problem. Players.
Public school education at its finest, ladies and gentlemen.
Education,
right here.
Yeah.
Now, my final story for today.
Yes.
He beat a puppy to death.
Disgusting.
And tried to make money off of its pain, cops say.
Even worse.
So, a New Jersey man who raised more than $14,000 on a GoFundMe to cover his German Shepherd's vet bill is accused of causing the injuries that led to the puppy's death. Police say that they became suspicious of a man they recently pulled over for speeding in January while taking his then 14-week-old puppy, Atlas, to the veterinarian. He told officers Atlas was hit by an ATV. Less than a week later, Atlas died from hemorrhaging and numerous fractures from additional injuries, authorities said. The owner had Atlas for less than 3 months and suffered injuries at least 3 times before dying in February at 5 months old. Atlas died February 3rd under suspicious circumstances, and there was evidence that Atlas sustained additional trauma. So the owner set up a GoFundMe page for the veterinary bills, raised more than $14,000 for injuries, and he claimed the dog sustained a hit and run sustained injuries from a hit and run accident. He closed the campaign after the Atlas died. Now, the owner has been charged with animal cruelty and theft by deception. GoFundMe said that the owner has been banned from its platform, and all the donors that have donated will receive a refund. Ladies and gentlemen, is this a new low for humanity?
Oh, I'm sure there'll be a new low.
I know. I say
Another
this.
story.
There's probably a new low happening right now
Yeah,
as
we
we
always
speak.
think it's not good.
Yeah.
Listen, we always know it's obviously some of the most horrible stories when people do horrible things to children and pets because
Yeah, just
they can't
defenseless.
They can't defend themselves. Obviously,
Right.
Turn around, like you said, and make money off of it. Oh my God, what kind of human are you?
Right?
Right. So I mean, it's never good. What did the guy get? He didn't get anything.
Not yet. He's
Okay.
just been charged with animal cruelty and theft by deception. I'm not sure how much
Yeah.
time in jail that would be, but I mean, he's
pretty bad, man.
He's being charged for something, but goddamn, and he's the kind of person who probably puts his hands on his woman.
He doesn't have a woman.
I would hope not.
There's no way.
You never know.
Well,
Stranger
true.
things can happen.
it's true. It's terrible, man. Especially with pets, man. They can't even speak up. They can't do anything.
No.
You know.
Especially
Sad.
that poor little guy.
Yeah, he's cute.
Shouts out Atlas. Rest in peace. My
Hopefully
friend.
the guy gets what he deserves.
I think so.
And hopefully, I can't believe he raised that much money. Actually, number one.
Hey man, that's the thing. People love cute animals.
Yeah.
And especially when they're in pain and like they're innocent and
You cashed in on it?
and they're so young too. He was a puppy.
True.
And
True.
he's like, hey, I got hit by a hit and run accident. I'm having trouble raising some money, so help me out.
Here's the major problem now. No one else can do this. Like if you actually have a legitimate case, if this was a legitimate thing and you were trying to raise money for
You just hurt you hurt the real people
Yeah.
trying to do this now.
it's boy cry wolf, right?
Yeah.
No one's going to believe the next one that comes out.
exactly.
So I mean, GoFundMe, you guys could be in a lot of problems because stories like this that come out, slowly people are going to go, I don't know where this money's actually going.
Exactly.
Is this real? Because we read these stories and then like 3 days later we found out they're not real.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the bullied boy.
Right.
There's so many controversies around that. So I mean,
yeah.
I don't know, man. Like this is just it's sad for people who actually need the money for these things, and now
I know people take advantage of it and ruin it for everybody. Takes one bad apple, ladies and gentlemen.
what's the matter with you, Apple boy?
Yeah, what's wrong with you sour apples out there? Ruin it for the needy.
Leave the puppies alone.
I just don't know. I never set up a GoFundMe page, so I don't know how it all works. I would assume like you would think that their list of you'd have to go through some sort of like regimented checklist to receive money from strangers for one.
I don't think so. I mean, it's just I guess. I mean, obviously. But I mean, we've seen people throw. I'm sure there's stupid GoFundMe things out there.
Right.
That was like, I want to go on a trip to Cuba.
Yeah.
Can you GoFundMe? I've never been on a trip or something.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's
Yeah.
probably hundreds of them, right? But
For
I mean,
sure.
we need a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, seriously.
You know what I mean? What's wrong with that? We can
Yeah.
get some more stuff for the set. Because we're giving back to you people.
This is
Because
true.
we love you. That's that's real.
Ladies and gentlemen, my motto for April:
Yes.
give more, take less, and that's me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take more and give less.
Oh boy.
I'll take what you give me. And
Okay, fair enough.
I'll give you much less.
And wrapping up today's show, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
Tony, surprise rant. I have no idea what he's going to talk about. So
Listen.
this is going to be.
I am, as you may or may not know, I'm a avid gym goer.
I'm going to sit back in the chair
As a-
and listen to this one. I'm very interested.
Grab
to
a
see
drink
this.
there, will you, Chief?
Yeah, I
and
will.
dim the lights as we set this off. Now, listen, I go to the gym every day, basically. I like going to the gym. Oh, there you go. Dim the lights. Beautiful. Now we're in it still looks bright. Anyway, but I'm an avid gym goer.
Okay.
I like to go to the gym. I like to partake in fitness. I have.
Oh boy.
Oh, it did dim it. Actually, looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I have a certain beef today. I was in the gym today. I'm working out. I look up at the treadmills. See a female.
Yeah.
Very attractive female.
Okay. here we
Probably,
go.
I'm guessing 18, maybe 19 years old.
Okay, easy now. Tony.
Legal.
Jeez.
And so she's dressed in all black. She's got black shorts on, very short, which is, okay, it's fine. A lot of people wear them. She's got a tank top, like a crop top, sleeveless, cut off, right? Very loose.
Okay.
Underneath, of course, she has a sports bra on,
Okay.
which is, you don't know what
You've described her very.
because I want to paint a picture here.
Okay.
So anyway, as I'm standing there, she's walking on the treadmill at the time. I'm like, okay, whatever. I notice she gets into a gallop. Now, the problem is when she gets into a gallop,
Oh boy.
things start moving around.
All right.
The top part that she has, the black part that's over the bra, is very loose. It's flying all over, basically exposing the whole bra.
Okay.
I'm sitting there going, am I actually seeing what I'm seeing right now?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Whoa.
I don't like
I
it.
did see this going there.
No, I don't like it. And the reason I don't like it,
Okay.
and I don't mean drag this on,
No, fair enough.
but the reason I don't like it is there's certain dress code that is applicable in the gym. They have rules, right? Now, in the same gym, for a second, I remember them asking a woman to go change because her shorts were too short. They're almost like volleyball shorts, even shorter.
Okay.
Where half of the ass is like sticking out. That's a problem.
I've definitely witnessed that before.
You've probably seen that, right?
Yes.
So this situation to me was the same thing. It's like, I can see your bra, like your top piece that's on there, it's doing nothing. When you're running, it's basically floating around like this. Her bra is being exposed. A sports bra or not, right? So I don't like it. I go to the manager who was working out at the same time,
Such an old man.
who I have a good relationship with. We joke around and stuff. I said, listen, I'm not one to complain. He says, yes, you are. I
Yes,
said, you're right. So I said, listen, take a look at that treadmill and tell me what is wrong with this picture.
Right.
He agreed with me. Now, the problem is he's walking a very fine line. He can't go over there without checking the rules
Okay.
and really checking to make sure that he's not going to offend her or embarrass her or humiliate her in any way.
And he could potentially lose his job.
He could potentially lose his job. So he's being very careful. He can't even go talk to her. I said, no, I can't go talk to her. I said, okay. So he's got to go to his person to find out what the rule. So he's got to do all this work to figure out what he's going to say. So ultimately, the girl does her workout, whatever. She goes and stretches, which is even worse because she's in all different positions. And listen, it's leaving very little to the imagination. Me as a male gym goer, I got to focus in the gym.
Okay.
I can't be looking at that.
You can't do your workout at another part of the gym.
And I told him, I said, listen, man, what if I can't work in here topless?
Who, you?
You're not allowed. As a male, I can't go in there top. I would
You
love
would-
to
you would
go
love
in there too.
to.
Buddy, I'd be in heaven if I could do that. I would be that person, but I can't do that. So I told him, listen, tomorrow I'm coming in with a crop top, and we'll see what happens. So I'm very...
How retro of you to come in with a crop top.
Listen, I like to dress retro.
Okay.
I like proper attire.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't want to go on. But anyway, I wasn't pleased. I don't like it. I think if you go to the gym, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody out there,
Okay.
if you ever get distracted by people wearing the wrong thing.
Okay. The only usually I get distracted from the guy's side is if there's
Right.
lots of grunting and groaning. Of course, I can't complain about that. I think I'd be
Right.
in some dead water.
Are you a
Like,
grunter and groaner at the gym?
Listen,
You try not to.
I'm a very quiet person in all physical. What am I looking for?
Careful.
No, just kidding.
Careful, Chief. Be very, very... You telling me to be careful.
No,
You
I'm
better
just
be
kidding.
careful.
No, I'm super quiet at the gym. I'm trying to.
And in other circumstances.
Oh, boy.
In other
I
situations.
just dug a deep hole there. But yeah, no, I can't complain about that. There's some interesting things that guys wear I've seen at my gym where I'm just like,
Yeah, what have you seen guys wear? Yeah, what is that?
Here's one thing. I never understood the tank tops that are like super stringy. I'm like, dude,
Like with that, yeah, super thin.
super
yeah, okay.
stringy, like
Yeah.
spaghetti straps.
totally.
I'm just like, you may as well just be shirtless at this point.
It's the same, and you can't wear them at the gym. They will. If a guy has, even if you got a tank top and down the side is like ripped, where you can kind of see, you know what I mean, like down
See
the
his
side,
pec?
and you can kind of see half of the pec. You're not allowed to wear that.
so I can go
So
complain.
if I can't wear that,
Like, sir, I'm feeling a little insecure
Listen.
about my physique compared to this gentleman over here.
what? Listen, I don't know.
Okay, I know what you're saying.
I just don't. I don't. And I'm like a crotchety old man in the gym.
You are that guy now.
I'm
But
sorry.
here's my thing. I'm just trying to play both sides.
Yes, please do.
Could you
Maybe
have
I'm
not,
wrong.
Could you have not have done your workout at another part of the gym?
Well, the way the
Or
gym,
were you just so fixated
No,
on
Canada
the-
Games is one big open gym.
Yeah.
So you can see from one end literally to the other end. It's one
And
big.
you just couldn't take your eyes off this one person.
Buddy, listen, you could trust me. I wasn't the only one looking at her.
Okay.
Like you could not look at her. She's not off to the corner. She's not hidden by anything. She's right there.
Just turn around.
There's mirrors, so as soon as you turn around, you just look at the mirror. Now she's just in the friggin' mirror, so it makes no fucking difference.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So Chris says, "Can you please put Band-Aids over your nipples? I can see. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, here we go again, Tony. You're literally. I didn't want to say anything.
What do you want me to do?
But we talked about this yesterday.
wear
We
a
got to
bra.
start putting Band-Aids on your nipples. This is getting very offensive.
I
here.
got puffy nipples. Yeah. Anyway,
You want to talk about being a vet? I don't even know if I could continue doing the show. A matter of fact,
what do you want
With
me to do?
Sitting here, is there a manager I can speak to?
no. We got to check the rules.
What's wrong with this picture
No,
over here,
we got
sir?
to check the rules.
There's a gentleman. Oh, look at this.
Yep.
Yeah, check the handbook. Make sure.
It's not allowed. Julie, Tony, if you go, she says, Tony, if you wear a crop top at the gym, I'm telling the manager. She goes to my gym, so she will tell the manager on me.
Fair enough.
Kathy says I'm biting my tongue. See, she knows. She goes to my gym too, so she's well aware. Anyway, just dress appropriate.
I get it. And
It's a distraction.
yeah, and I mean, there's people who just that with the clothing, and again with the just people just being a little too over the top with like.
What you're talking about is it's all under gym etiquette.
Yeah.
Just be a human. Like don't drop your weights.
Don't drop your weights. Don't
Put them back
yell
when
and
you're done.
sing full songs
Don't
to yourself.
yell.
That's weird.
Just listen, if you're in a good mood and you want to sing, listen. Just don't distract other people. But there's gym etiquette. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then dropping weights, that's a whole other thing. But anyway, for this situation,
Can I do the same thing if a person really smells at the gym?
listen, there is a dude that absolutely is BO beyond BO. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not joking. You can't be in the locker room with the guy. What do you say to somebody like that? What can you do?
I don't know, Uncle Tony. You should complain.
I would complain,
Well,
but obviously it goes upon deaf ears. Canada Game Center. And I'm a VIP member, but listen.
You're not getting it doesn't sound like it.
You can't do it because it's a female, and you have to be very careful what you listen. In the same situation, just today, there was a guy in there with flip-flops.
Oh, gross.
Socks and flip-flops. Manager went right over to him, said, "You can't wear them in here. You have to get out."
Oh.
Kicked them right out. But the female, he's got to be very careful what he goes and says, right? So, I don't know. Mike says, "How many of those shirts do you wear? Didn't you wear the same one yesterday?" No, I had a different one. This has stripes. Listen, my closet has about 25 of these shirts. I like them.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty much the same thing with my black and white T-shirts. I have 10 black T-shirts and 10 white T-shirts from Costco, Kirkland style, and that's
These
it.
black hoodies and black shirts.
Yeah, and
I'm these shirts.
I usually go to the gym after the show, so that's why I'm usually in the same hoodie. Apologies, actually, if I smell right now because I forgot to wash my gym outfit, Tony.
Okay, that's fine. I don't smell anything.
All right, good.
But if you're wearing a crop top, I may have a problem with that. If I could see your sports bra. Anyway, just, be a human. I didn't like it. I just think it's a little bit of a double. It's a bit of a double standard.
Okay. You just want to see.
Because I looked at every other girl in the gym was not dressed like that.
I know you looked at all the other girls.
I like to look at them because I'm a human being man. I'm a human man.
She's dressed nice. Oh, okay.
She's all right.
What's going on here?
I'm just quality checking.
Fair enough.
You're good. You're good. You're good. No.
Sounds like you should work there. Actually,
They wish I worked there.
Whoa.
They wish I worked there.
I think you'd just be kicking people out.
I'd just
left
be like,
and right.
I'd be a super cop.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nope, get your ass out of here. Nope,
Yeah,
you
can't-
drop the weight, get the fuck out of here.
Can't give you power.
No, power for me is bad.
Yeah.
Speaking of, anyway, I want to show a little rest in peace today
Yeah.
for Backpages.com. Because if you don't know, as of April 6th, they have shut down Backpages.com. You can no longer go on Backpages at all for any services. And, of course, they're doing it because of the prostitution. They want to cut that down, and they want to get rid of it. So, of course, Craigslist has already gotten rid. We talked about this on the show last week.
Took a huge hit.
They got rid of the personal section, and now Backpage, if you go to it now, it basically has a big federal FBI symbol on it.
Yeah.
They've seized the website. So rest in peace, Backpages, and a lot of prostitutes in the States are filing for
unemployment.
for unemployment.
I'm trying to figure out. I was asking Tony how you file for unemployment.
Yeah.
If you don't have in some states, yes, where it's legal. Well, isn't it only legal in Vegas? I'm not
It's super legal in Vegas.
Right.
I mean, they don't seem to care. It's posted everywhere like Coca-Cola.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So I'm assuming it's going to be a rough go for the other prostitutes and people who profited on Backpages to claim unemployment.
Yeah, Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think also, we were talking about this before we came on the show, it's a bit of a safety issue, too.
Yeah, because now we're assuming gonna have to go back to the old ways of.
I mean, prostitutes went from the street level to go to the digital world, which made it a bit safer.
A little bit safer.
You know what I mean? But now, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the webcam seems to be the safest thing. You never actually see anybody, and you can still make your money.
Yeah.
But it's only a matter of time, maybe before that gets shut down. So I don't know. Rest in peace, Backpages.
All porn gone.
But the good thing is maybe open the door for a new Backpage to come out. So I don't know. Shouts out to all the ladies of the night trying to make $1.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to anybody trying to get $1 in these rough times.
Yes, and that's the rant for today. And I'm sorry I went off.
Hey, don't apologize, sir.
I got a little emotional there.
Maybe when I go to gym, I'll see something similar and be like, oh my goodness, that person over there.
What are you gonna do? They won't do nothing.
I won't do it because I
want to.
I like complaining in my mind. Unless if it's really standing out, then I go tell somebody.
Yeah. I'm
not a crockety old man such as yourself. So
I want everybody to have a equal experience in the gym.
A bad experience.
No. I'm gonna go in there with a crop top and I'm gonna film it for Instagram.
Okay, for sure. Why not?
And see if I get kicked out.
Okay.
Or see if they say something to me.
You should.
They said it. He said
I'm
as long
sure
as
you have some small shirts.
The final thing he told me was basically if your nipples are covered, so basically if your nipples are covered, you're good.
Wow.
So a girl can wear pasties apparently, and you can get away with it. Okay. I'm gonna go in there with pasties.
Yeah, cover your nips.
Do my workout.
Yeah.
It's all good. So what's up?
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway,
that was a good rant.
I don't know. Anyway, but
I agree. Gym etiquette.
Gym etiquette, people. Just be humans.
Etiquette in all factors of life, ladies and gentlemen. And on that note. He
anyway. Yeah, that's all good. We'll plug your situation coming up Saturday.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
You almost forgot about that. Oh, this boob and pasty talk.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not doing anything this weekend, I would love to see you and some friends come out to Line Up Right for my 90s R&B night. Myself and Ivy do once a month called Bump and Grind. We just play the best R&B songs from the 90s, 2000s, and this month we're dedicating a portion of the night to Bad Boy Records Entertainment.
Take that.
Because they've been pretty instrumental in creating some classic moments in music history.
A lot of your jams for that night are Bad Boy jams.
Yeah,
it's a good time.
We're definitely going to curate a portion of the night towards that, and it's going to be a good time. Hopefully the weather holds up. Even if it doesn't, it's still going to be a great time.
Get there early.
Yeah, I encourage anybody who is thinking about coming for the first time to go there early, because it does fill up pretty quickly, and a line usually does form, and I don't want you standing outside getting wet.
He wants you inside boogieing.
Yeah, boogieing, dancing.
So Saturday, I'll be there.
All right.
Be good times.
Wearing your crop top.
I'm going to come in a crop top.
No complaints from me.
Yep. Yeah. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends. We will be back maybe.
Much appreciated.
Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Tony hasn't made up his mind yet.
I'll make an announcement.
Okay.
Watch my social media.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. We will catch you on the flip side.
Stay safe, stay positive,
Peace.
and we are out.